Jack, it's a beautiful summer day. It's 120 degrees back here.
Everything feels sticky.
Everything's wet. I'm sweating. I'm literally just standing here and I'm soaking.
It's hotter than a preacher's wife when the construction crew comes by. Oh.
Well, you know, the only thing that can cheer us up on a day like this is the Wheel of the Worsts.
Oh, when we watch the movies, do we get to go into an air condition?
Oh, no.
Oh.
It's going to be a hot, miserable day the whole way through, so why not make it even worse and watch some wheel tapes?
Thanks so much for inviting me to this sauna.
Well, I was going to invite you so I could leave,
Yeah.
but then Tim didn't show up, so now I'm here too.
Fucking Tim.
Tim died.
Oh, sorry,
died?
Tim died, Jack. I guess we didn't tell you.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Tim is one of my very best friends. I didn't know he died.
Anyway, what's on the wheel? First up, we have a lot of repeats here from previous episodes that we haven't landed on. We have the magic video.
Starring like a Wheel of Fortune reject host. Absolutely. Great. Next up is Dare to Cook Chocolate. Colorful and creative molding techniques with Chocolate Man Bill Fredericks. It's a 2 DVD set. Fuck that.
His name's Chocolate Man?
Chocolate Man.
Oh, that's no good.
That makes me think of Zendaya. No. Chocolate Man.
Oh,
So what's his name?
Tezande.
Tezande. Chocolate Man.
Chocolate Man.
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain.
Tezante died.
Oh, just now?
Yeah, I just got it.
Tezande died? He was one of my very best friends.
Next up on the wheel. Food safety is no mystery. A training program for food service workers.
Look at those shady characters.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be the cover for like the game Clue or something.
Like Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah,
But
not
for
food.
salmonella.
Where in the world is salmonella? It's everywhere. That's the trick. Next up.
This is my hope. Look at how happy that man is. Winning lottery strategies. David Wilhite, gaming expert for over 15 years, will show you how to increase your odds just by playing smart. Look at, he's got money. He's got war bonds. He's ready to get, that's what they look like.
I mean, if you can't trust that guy, who can you trust? That.
Oh, he died.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
David Wilhelt died? He was my very best friend.
Died trying to win the lottery.
Oh, that makes sense.
What are you filming?
A two-shot.
Oh. It looks like it just, I mean, that's fine. It looks like it's just pointed at the wheel.
This isn't my first rodeo.
I know that, I'm just making sure. It looked like a weird angle.
What are you?
I'm filming the best of the worst.
All right. Poor Mr. Gaming.
Wilhite.
David Wilhite. Oh, I thought his last name was Gaming. Wilhite was his middle name.
Rich, how do you feel about the loss of your former lover?
That's why he's got.
Extraordinarily low effort.
It's only gonna get worse from here, Rich.
Expected your sense of humor.
Yes, by the
Yeah.
way, it
No
is.
one could toss your salad like David Wilhelm.
Oh my God.
That man never touched a salad in his life.
Next up, it's Gio's dance party, and you're invited, Jack.
I'm busting a move!
Oh, wait, I just got an update. Gio's dead. Tired from all the dancing.
Oh, good. He was one of my very best friends.
Oh, and he got hit by a bus and died.
Fuck.
Next up,
All my friends. Oh, you're. Oh.
who do you think put this on the wheel?
Guess who's also dead?
Actually, the ironic part is they're all still alive.
This cover is a masterpiece and needs to be studied by artists abound. Your own true self. Who are these people? What is this video about? Why is elderly Patton Oswalt there? This is glorious, and I love every second of it.
This guy looks a little bit younger, but he looks concerned that he's at the bottom of the tape. No more bits. We have to move on because I'm literally melting.
So hot.
On target. Handgun accuracy from beginning to end. One of our classic gun safety videos.
Just as a note to graphic designers, if you have dark texts on a dark background, maybe put like a little stroke or a light color behind it so we can actually fucking read it.
Yeah. You know who knows a lot about strokes?
And Geo.
Geo. That's all I got. I'm lucky I eked that out.
No, that's great, Jay. You did great.
Next up.
Black Belts DVD. Tommy Nitro's Karate Adventure. Ugh. This looks radical, bodacious, and like might put us on a list if we watch it.
Well, the question is, who is Tommy? Are we supposed to know who Tommy Nitro is? Is he somebody?
Is that Tommy Nitro?
Brian Singer knows who Tommy Nitro is.
Yeah. Update: Brian Singer's dead.
Brian Singer just died.
Good.
Oh no! Speaking of dead.
Oh, R.I.P. License to Drive. Great movie.
It is a great movie.
Right?
Heather Graham. Her first
Heather
movie.
Graham, that's right. Oh, License to Drive. Check it out. Rent it from your local library. Oh, this is you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Corey Haim, Me, Myself, and I, an exclusive video diary. This has been on the wheel before. We haven't landed on it. This is like the video equivalent of like a Tiger Beat article, I think, is the idea.
It'll put us on a list.
Yeah.
We don't watch it. We're too
Yeah.
old. All right, award-winning children's video, ages 3 to 9, 1995. Be cool, play it safe, a children's safety video.
Did you know?
No.
You don't put that much on the front of your box.
So much.
Next up, Craniosacral Therapy Studio Series, the 10-Step Protocol.
Quackery?
I'm assuming it's just two people looking into each other's eyes for 90 minutes.
Or do you think it's like skull? Remember what is topography, or what is it called when you like feel the bumps on someone's skull?
Oh, I don't know.
And it was quackery.
All I know is he looks like the guy from the Greasy Strangler, and you don't want him touching your head.
This is from the Up Ledger Institute. Does not sound legitimate.
We'll Google it later.
Great. This is a free rental. Butt it out.
Butt it out. It's an anti-cigarette video starring an animated Woody Allen. You definitely want teaching children.
Listen, kids. Come here, kids. Just come. No, stop running away from me, kids. Oh.
Yeah. Well, we got Woody Allen, a robot,
Yeah.
a little animated bear, and a dog. So none of them should be smoking. And that's it. That's all the tapes. We're done. We can go home now. We're done for the day.
Yay!
I'm gonna go sit in a bathtub filled with ice.
Honestly, take a kidney. It's worth it. Right?
Well, Jack, why don't you go ahead and spin the wheel?
Anything that gets me out of this swamp that is the studio. Ah! Yes! That's what I wanted!
Yes!
This is my very best friend.
We can all win the lottery and not do this anymore.
Yay!
60% of the time, the numbers published in a newspaper are wrong.
You can't have a strategy to win the lottery. This is not going to happen.
To win at the lottery, I suggest you pick numbers that come up more frequently.
He's filming in front of all these dumpy cars. It's the perfect backdrop.
Hint number 6. When you play the lottery,
Why is he hanging out in front of an elementary school?
of the money goes towards schools and other community projects.
All right, you get a
So
pass.
just think of playing the lottery as an easy way of paying your taxes.
No, don't. No, it's not the same thing, sir.
$2 along the way.
All right, Jay, it's your turn. Good luck.
All right. Hopefully I can do better than that last thing that we watched.
Very loud.
Oh no.
Who feels like touching heads?
Oh no. The 10-step protocol. Maybe there'll be really quick steps.
Let's touch some heads.
And now, Dr. John Upledger.
Hello, I'm John Upledger.
Oh.
Today I'd like to review the 10-step protocol in craniosacral therapy for you. The assumption is that you've all had the introductory course in craniosacral therapy. And so we won't be going through any real theory, but we'll be going through the techniques as they should be used for you as you practice the work.
Who's doing what here?
There we go.
They're not fucking doing anything. He's just grabbing her ass.
I think so.
It's as though there's a deeper softening going on inside of her.
This is so awkward. Ow. Ow! Okay, Jack, I'm ready to spin the wheel.
Take it off! Oh!
Hey, this is a free rental, everybody. Check it out.
Wait. Mike's just gone. Mike's gonna start a new vlogger trend, which I'm really excited about. Vloggers pinning their mics to body parts.
Oh, it hurts.
Hey y'all, welcome to my video.
If you smoke, you're gonna feel crummier all your life and stand a better chance of getting lung cancer and heart disease. Did you know that?
Yes, Dad. But
And your breath stinks, son, and you get ashes all over the
Oh, he touched his face.
Okay, this one says...
Oh, I see what you're doing next.
oh, that's pretty.
It's gonna be all black.
You think so?
I have a study.
I saw it.
I didn't see that coming.
This isn't scientifically accurate.
I don't know.
Ugh. You mean that's what my
This is
kids-
fake news. It's not scientifically accurate.
That's downright disgusting.
Hey, no problem.
No problem? When your insides look like old mud puddles?
Because other members of their family smoke. I know somebody who smokes because his two older brothers used to smoke.
Yeah.
She's so proud that she got that line out. Well, we survived being upstairs in the heat, and now we're back here under these hot studio lights. It's gonna be so much better now.
This is gonna be the shiniest episode of Best of the Worst ever. We are glistening.
Maybe we shouldn't comment on the fact that it's really hot in here, and we'll just people just see us sweating, and they'll think that we all have like dysentery or something.
I think it's flop sweat.
Yeah, we're just so nervous to talk about. Butt it out.
I'm worried about that lottery ticket I bought. I bought $10,000.
Did you do your math right? Did you fill out your Excel spreadsheet?
I spent my
Diagram or the wheel. What was it? He had a name for his chart.
Oh God.
In this tape, we'll not only show you how to pick your numbers, but once you've picked them, we'll show you how to play them to your advantage.
He lives by the airport.
It doesn't take math.
He has a fake turtle.
That might be a real turtle, Jay. They're very slow.
And a little research.
Why did he disappear?
His only factoid that was interesting to me was that sequential numbers have never hit since 1978, which is, I don't know, kind of interesting.
But he didn't label anything. We're talking about this first tape. It's called Lotto something.
Yeah.
He didn't give facts. He gave hints, but his hints were just facts.
Yes.
Here's the thing, though. Those sequential numbers that only hit 7 times, those 5 sequential numbers, you could probably pick any random 5 numbers and get similar results.
I know.
Yeah.
Like in the entire history of the lottery, the numbers 33, 15, 7, 8, and 19 have only hit 7 times.
You're right, Rich. You can do that, and then you can try and sell a VHS tape explaining all of this, and just rake in the dozens of dollars.
Who plays the lotto? Losers. Who buys a tape trying to win at the lotto?
Below the losers.
Yeah.
Same answer. Or worse.
Who makes a tape to take advantage of losers?
Look.
Winners.
When I look at this guy, that's my first thought is that guy's a winner.
At him.
Look, everybody. Gambling is fun. Going to casinos, I enjoy.
I'm with you, Mike.
It's a little bit of fun.
But you have to go in knowing that you're most likely going to lose money.
Yeah, sure.
Don't expect to get rich quick. Just go and your thought process is, you know, I want to spend $100 tonight to have a good time. Same as if you bought like tickets to a concert.
Sure, yeah. You have the chance. The fun part is you have a chance of winning something. With the lotto, it's like different. It's a little more like, I don't know, sadder. There's less fun. There's no like place you go to where there's like lights and, you know, food and entertainment. It's just you print out a little slip at your gas station with the hopes that you have a 1 in 3.8 million chance of winning a big thing. And the counter argument to the lotto is, well, someone's got to win. That's what they always say.
Yeah, but
someone's got to win. And yeah, someone does win.
Almost certainly not you.
But yes, your odds are statistically. I could ask you, Rich, to pick a number between 1 and 100. I have a number in my head.
Okay.
Between 1 and 100, and I want you to pick it.
40.
Wrong. Wrong. And that's 1 in 100. Try again.
56.
Wrong. Try again.
But he didn't stop you at 50.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm gonna say 28.
Wrong. Try again.
98.
Wrong.
100.
Wrong.
99.
Wrong.
98.
Wrong.
84.
Wrong.
83.
Wrong.
87.
Wrong. And I'm not lying. I have a real number.
Okay.
Wrong.
61.
Wrong.
62.
Wrong.
14.
Wrong.
9.
Wrong.
1.
Wrong.
3.
Wrong.
5.
Wrong.
18.
Wrong.
43.
Wrong.
57.
Wrong.
Oh my God.
Wrong.
Did I say
You want
70?
to try, Jack? Want to try?
Did I say 78?
Not 1 in 3.8 million. Go ahead. Keep going, Jack.
76.
Wrong.
81.
Wrong.
Fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and
14.
Wrong.
15.
Wrong.
18.
Wrong.
29.
Wrong.
16.
30.
Wrong.
27.
Wrong.
28.
Wrong.
100.
Wrong.
32.
Wrong.
33.
Wrong.
39.
Wrong.
49.
Wrong.
59.
Wrong.
69.
Who knows what number?
It's not 69? God
Nicest of the numbers.
It's 23. Nobody said that. And look how many fucking times you tried. That's the discussion. And that was 1 in 100. This can't pick the lottery.
But he can try and trick highly susceptible people into buying a video that they think will help. It's like it's the equivalent of now on YouTube. You'll find these videos that are like how to grow your audience on YouTube real fast, and the video has like 8 views.
Yes.
It's the old analog equivalent of that.
This chart allows you to wheel 15 numbers, which will result in 40 games for $40.
I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what he's doing.
Wait.
I think he just died.
With this
Oh God, I thought the tape broke.
15 numbers.
I legit thought the tape broke.
Games.
Playing the lottery, gambling at the casino, it's all the same, right? Like it's all the same entertainment. It's all the same as literally all entertainment, which is the build up and release of tension. If you have a lottery ticket, oh, am I gonna win? Am I gonna win? If you're gambling, oh, am I gonna win? It's all the fucking same. If you're watching a movie, it's all the same. But the real scam here, and by the way, I was Rich and I were on this guy's side because he was given some like real loose ass bullshit explanations of like, well, we can look at historical patterns and maybe that will improve your odds.
Technically true.
Technically
true. This is that you're gonna. It's a strategy to increase your odds of winning the lottery by 0.000000000.
But is it?
0.008%.
Basically, what I'm saying is, I think he was giving some harmless advice until he said this is a way to make a bunch of money from the lottery.
Once again, we know that the odds are long, but with a little homework and study, I think you can make the lottery very profitable for you.
Oh no, sir!
You fucker!
Now you lost me.
That turned him into an absolute dickhead. where if you
Not
just
here's some advice that may increase your chances. No, he said here's a way to make a bunch of money.
Exactly, and it's like, hey, you're playing the lottery anyway. Maybe play it smart. Oh yeah, I'm making this video. Here are my tactics. Also, we never got any of his credentials. Did he?
He drove a Toyota.
Oh,
he did.
He did drive a Toyota, and he convinced the library to let him film next to a globe.
No, he didn't. He did it secretly.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah,
he was
went,
whispering.
Remember, he went in the library and he's like,
this is a globe because people around the world play the lotto.
Lotto around the world. And then there's like a lady checking her books out in the background. She's like, what? Somebody's filming for the news? And then the camera zooms in a little, blocks her out.
In this instance, I'm using the quick pick machine where the machine picks the numbers for me. Or you can use the manual form where
he's got like creeper camera going through the front window.
There are over 9,000 lotteries in the world. Remember, no matter where you live.
That lady's confused.
He went to the library because they had a giant oversized globe so he could do this bit.
I like
and
that.
He's talking quiet because he's in the library.
Because he's in the library.
But I like that.
Live in Europe.
All I'm saying is this was a lot of harmless fun of like, if you're playing the lottery, here are some things I do, until he said that, and then
it's harmless until you realize there are people who recklessly spend hundreds of dollars they can't afford on lottery tickets.
Yeah,
yes.
Because videos like this or people with this type of advice are trying to get their hopes up, and they're desperate people.
It's the lotto is what do they call it? A tax on poor people. That's the saying. Is like I said, I was at a gas station when the big Powerball was happening, and I saw people buying $100, $200. Then I saw a guy buy one ticket. I said, that's a smart man because his odds are virtually the same as someone who buys 100 tickets, even 1,000 tickets, because dumb people don't understand the massive numbers that are at stake.
Yes.
Yes. I guess my point is, when you tell some ignoramus who's spending $10 on a lottery ticket that their chances are 1 in 3.8 million, then they go, well, someone's got to win. And then you go,
I mean, they are technically true, just like this whole video.
It's technically true. Someone's got to win. But my example of guess a number between 1 and 100, and everyone guessed every fucking number but the one I thought of. Guess a number. Do you want to play guess a number between 1 and 3.8 million?
I do not.
Okay, because we'll be here a while.
And I agree.
Fucking nonsense, the lottery.
The larger the number gets, the harder it is for people to comprehend. Even 100.
It's like comprehending space.
Yes.
Like the distance, like light years.
Right.
You know what's difficult and risky?
Yeah.
Like making a ton of money investing in like real estate. Do you know what's considerably less risky and easier? Selling a program telling other people how to make a ton of money investing in real estate.
And there are a lot of those. That's a good point.
Yeah.
This is the lottery equivalent of that. This man is smart enough to realize I'm not going to make anybody playing the lottery, but I can make money telling idiots how to very, very, very slightly increase their odds of winning the lottery.
Although there's no scientific way to prove that this tape improves your chances by even a billionth of a percent, Rich. There's no scientific way.
Maybe he has another video where he explains all of this. He has other charts that explain.
The one thing that makes any sense to me is, the ping pong balls they use, there might be some kind of microscopic differences in the various balls that makes the 30 hit a very small amount of more times than the other ping pong balls. That is theoretically a thing, yes. And if you keep track of what hits when, maybe you'll key into something, but it's not going to be a big difference.
He looks like a crazy person. Like he's like a crazy person.
These are like notes from the Zodiac.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember, when people play the lottery,
jump cut.
They like to play popular numbers or unpopular numbers. What are the popular numbers? Those are the ones that contain anniversaries, birth dates, holidays, and they all tend to be under 31. The unpopular numbers are the ones that are 32 and above. So it goes to reason, if you play the popular numbers, if it hits, you're going to have to split the money more ways. If you play the unpopular numbers, then you're likely to have the jackpot all to yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, that is correct. No, Parasite, I think, is the best way. He is feeding off of other people's addictions and insecurities in order to make
He's
a quick
providing
buck.
tips and tricks.
Yeah. Do you remember Jimmy the Scot?
Hi, I'm Jimmy the Scot, and here I am at home among the slot machines. This is where I love to be. Do you know I played my first slot machine in 1948?
Yes, of course.
That was a man that was just so excited to talk about slot machines. Where it's like, he's probably doing that to whoever's sitting next to him in the casino. Didn't even need a camera rolling. He just happened to have a camera rolling. That guy loved what he did. This guy, I think, is just,
Yeah, I guess. Jimmy the Scot was fueled by excitement for
maybe
slot
some
machines and cocaine. Yeah. Because Jimmy the Scot was like, look at this slot machine, look at the rules, here's the rules. If you get 3 of these, you win this. Yeah. But at the end of the day, there's a computer chip in the slot machine that randomly picks a winner every 1,000th spin or something like that. Or it's random, completely random. It's all completely random.
Yeah.
So there's nothing you can do to win a slot machine.
Computer chips. Let me tell you about them.
You have a 1 in 10,000 chance every spin of hitting something big, and it's random.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's random.
That makes
Look at the rules. Wow, 3 cherries. So give me this. And he was no nonsense. He told you like it was.
And he was having fun.
He didn't say like, oh, like a lot of people say the slot machine's like, oh, it's gonna pay out. It's due to pay out. And that's what he said too. He's like, it's due to hit that number. It's same with like roulette. It's due to hit this next number. It's not. It's random.
Yeah.
So you've tried all the systems, picked all the numbers, tried all the numbers, feeling a little frustrated? Let me show you how to relieve that tension.
Who's even hosting?
You are.
We just kind of went right into the lotto video.
You said while we're talking about that, we're gonna go. Yeah. So.
Well, I segued into it because we were already talking about it.
Just
All
shut
right.
the fuck up.
You're the host now, Jay. Whatever.
Okay. Whatever get us done quicker.
Yeah.
Let's get this over with.
My jeans are stuck to my legs.
That's what people tune in to see, is us saying, God, I just want to be done with this.
They do tune in for our misery, Jay.
That's true. This is a different type of misery, though. This is just like sweltering.
This is a misery that it's hard to turn into comedy for everyone at home.
Which is actually kind of appropriate for these videos, because our next one is the 10-step protocol.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
The 10-step
protocol?
No, craniosacral therapy studio series.
The 10-step protocol.
Yeah, featuring John E. Upledger, D-O-O-M-M, developer of the craniosacral therapy from the Upledger Institute Incorporated and trademark.
This is all very legit
He
stuff.
covered his tracks to grope. As we said, he is the L. Ron Hubbard of groping. He invented this what we discovered, or Jack discovered on the internet, was fraudulent pseudoscience.
Pseudoscientific. Let's be very specific.
Something called craniosacral therapy, rubbing your skull to stimulate.
Realign the fused bones in your head that can't move, but this technique is going to move them, and that's going to do question mark profit.
But before you start rubbing the head, you got to spend a whole lot of time around that crotch. That's just what you got to do at first to get it out of the way before you start touching the head. You got to just stick your hand up that lady's ass.
And then you got to start with the feet. You got to give Tarantino something. Start with the feet.
Okay, by the way, let's start with the feet. Because for a second there, I thought this might be an actual medical video. He slowly raised up a foot, and it's like, oh, okay, well, what if this person had an injury and they're like slowly moving the muscle? But he moved it so slightly. It was like, is he doing anything? Where's this going to go? I want to say it was step 2 that he shoved his hand up her crotch.
Yes.
Just right up her vagina.
It went from 0 to 60 in about 1 second.
If I were going to do it through the sacrum, I put my hand right through here.
All right.
Oh.
Fuck yeah. Now we're getting into good stuff. Grab it.
Join my institute.
And now when she goes into extension, I will follow the cranial base
Look at that.
anteriorly. And when she tries to go into flexion, I will resist it. And that would be the movement of the cranial base attempting to...
This man's a pervert. I'm about to perform a maneuver called the Kermit.
And we thought in the beginning that this was a like an introductory or some kind of very specific chiropractic video?
Yeah, we did think for a little bit, like maybe what he's saying, these words, these phrases, they're just above our knowledge of these particular
We got tricked
things.
with Lyme disease.
Yeah.
That's a real thing, you know, and the video made us think it wasn't, but so, it could be real.
She's very easy. She's going into a still point immediately, almost upon touch. That means our model is either scared or the patient is really willing to feel better.
Well, then luckily you did some internet sleuthing, and we found out that this guy invented this whole technique, and we know what
And there have been studies to its effectiveness that has produced negligible results, and so is generally thought of to be quackery.
I'm sure it's all positive results for him.
Boring.
He got everything he wanted out of this, and then he got the hell out of town.
I got 2 cheeks in my palm.
Now, it's easy to watch the video and interpret that way. Are we sure that from his point of view, this is a pervert thing, that he started to be a pervert? Are we sure?
In the back, she's rotating.
Hey, girl, make it rotate back there. Woo!
When I get this kind of response, that's how much force I want to put into the technique. If I go beyond this, she could shut down. Because I don't want to put enough force in to stimulate her resistance.
Oh, boy. Who made this video? Bill Cosby?
We'll use the phrase alleged pervert, okay?
I mean, no, he's dead. You can call him a pervert.
We'll say alleged pervert. He has an estate, and perhaps the Upledger University of Professional Groping
The Upledger Institute
is still functioning.
Not a university. We cannot call it a university.
The Institute. They call it the Upledger Institute.
Yes.
That's what it
Institute
says.
like a substitute word for like something that's real, like a university or school.
You want to make yourself sound very legit.
It's so vague it can't be like legally identified.
Correct.
I think so. Yeah.
If you call yourself a university, you have to have standards and accreditation.
Yes.
If you're just an institute, you could be whatever.
You're just a guy with a folding table that you just stick your hands up women's crotches on.
This is the Institute of Buffoonery on the internet, right?
The RedLetterMedia Institute. We're an institute now, everybody.
Welcome.
The Rich Evans Institute of Higher Buffoonery.
There you go.
Yeah. The diaphragm is just releasing now. And the release feels like a softening and a lateral spread. Feels like her whole pelvis is beginning to spread laterally.
I mean, this is just a gold mine of phrases.
Spread that pelvis laterally. Spread it.
And I will just stay with this for a minute until it feels to me like it's totally complete.
I mean, until she's complete. I mean,
was this video made for our show?
Right? He is claiming that by sticking his hand in between a lady's ass cheeks and then placing his other hand right on top of her vagina, right at the cusp, at the precipice of pubicity.
It's at the pubical region.
Yes, the precipice of the pubes.
Now the other hand goes on the front, and it goes just, first I find the superior border of the pubes.
He can then lift his fingers slightly here. Oh, right. He can lift his fingers ever so slightly to realign the craniosacral region.
Yeah. Ew, I'm blurring that.
Do you ever wind up having to do a number or a series of releases in order to get a permanent release?
You're tempting us, video.
Oh my God.
Towards you, do you change your hands at all so that you support the atlas so it doesn't come with the occiput?
No,
What? And so by doing these like micro adjustments, you can help like realign this real system in a body, this real like enclosed system in a body, right? And it's nothing. It is just him sticking his hand between ladies' ass cheeks.
So I want to get nice and comfortable. My hand in the back is holding the sacrum.
He's listed as being a DO, right?
Yeah.
That's a legit thing. Like, the man could legit make money in medicine. Would Would he need to create this weird fraud thing just to make money?
What if that's a part of the fetish?
Are there any questions about this initial still point induction?
John, I'd like to ask you, do you always use that center contact with your hand under the sacrum from the middle here? Or when do you decide to...
Tell me more.
When can I use the center contact?
But I honestly believe that for beginners, to have the hand placement so that you can sense the symmetry of the sacrum is beneficial.
This is just a video, but...
With the patient lying on your hand and you're coming up the midline,
elbow
like that,
deep,
you see, then it
and
is.
so it's like the quackery is he's like realigning something, right?
Oh, he's aligning something.
Look at this old pervert! I fucking love him. Sir, you are molesting that lady. You can just be a doctor, or you can not only be a doctor, but you can sell your expertise.
Yes, sure.
That is a next level.
Because that was the first words out of my mouth when we started this, because it cuts to like 6 or 7 people like listening and like taking notes. And they all look weird. There's some ladies there, but there's some weird dudes that ask questions. And when it's 6 or 7, then it comes off as culty. If it was like a auditorium of like 200 people, then you're like, okay, it's an event, it's a lecture.
Fuck yeah! The craniosacral system is a real hydraulic system within the body that like meshes your brain sac and your spine sac. He is saying by touching you in these spaces,
In your butt.
By like getting way up in there, I can realign your sacs.
Okay, so this isn't even up to the level of chiropractics.
No, quackery.
Okay.
I think there is a small percentage chance that he believes he is actually helping, that he is using his expertise, because the Wikipedia article does say that he used initial studies from some doctor in the 1930s. So perhaps a very small percentage chance where he's like, oh, this old technique that has been lost, micro adjustments, whatever. I think sex pervert, very likely. Here's another option, though. What he was doing was not very strenuous. He didn't need a big building to do it in, and he could touch ladies in a way. And so he's like, oh, what if I could make the same amount of money but do significantly less work?
Are you actually lining up tissue to make a tension on the tissue so that it can release, or what is actually happening?
Are you actually doing anything?
I thought she was going to say that. And then the tape just goes to color by us. It cuts the Dr. Updike running. The cameraman's chasing him. He gets in his car and drives off. Camera's like following him. That would be amazing if it ended like that.
I think a lot of it goes out the window
The
once your
Institute
arm
of
is...
Turkey Stuffing.
The Fistology department. DF, Doctor of Fistology.
Step 5, sphenobasilar. Compression, decompression.
I don't know. How many steps are there?
These all sound like vagina exercises.
When the rhythm begins again, it usually begins with a higher amplitude.
What the fuck are you doing to this lady's feet?
A better rhythm, perhaps slower, perhaps more even. Now there's a pulsation going on in the sacrum. You will feel this many times when you do the steps of the 10-step protocol. If you're not comfortable, your attention goes into the patient. That at some degree of invasion by me into this diaphragm, it will begin to respond. This may be
invasion?
Yes!
This means pushing.
Well, yeah.
Okay, now here comes the release. The back part is spreading. I'm sure she can feel that one. It feels really nice. We may not know what we're doing therapeutically, but if that pulse is going on, it's good. Just keep on doing what you're doing till the pulse stops.
The visual was that he had his hand into her vagina, but he really didn't. The thing is, he really didn't.
No, it was around the cheeks, though.
Well, he did kind of press on the ass cheek, and then he was pressing like around the boob area.
Yeah.
He definitely pressed on the pelvic.
He was way more interested in the crotch region. Yeah.
Yeah, but really, a lot of the video was focused on the skull.
We stopped watching, it's a 10-step program. We stopped watching it at step 3.5. There's probably 7 more steps where he was just focused on that neck and head.
Yeah. But is that the fake out part?
I think this man believed what he was selling.
There, now as she does that, she's gapping in the back and I'm getting freedom. That gives this hand the ability to do something else if it wants to. And remember, your hands are the boss. There, now her left sacroiliac is freeing up very nicely. And now I want to go under and check these lumbars and be sure she's not got a lumbosacral compression. That's free. Very nice.
Alleged con man, possible misguided doctor.
Okay. I think possible misguided doctor.
How about for just pure alliterative purposes, a possible pervert?
Okay.
Possible pervert.
Sure.
So he's a PP.
He's a PP. He's contemplating being a con man.
Yeah.
Contemplative con man?
Ooh, there we go.
Okay, CC?
Yes.
PPCC?
PPCC.
Deal.
And his specialty.
And give me those double D's.
His specialty just happens to be getting up in them guts.
Yeah.
Oh, you're sick.
He was doing.
What are you doing on the dark web? I've always wondered what he's doing on the dark web.
There, she's in the still point. Her sacral base is coming anteriorly. And I'm resisting it. It's attempting to come out of the still point and it doesn't feel like the still point is complete yet. So I'm going to resist this and let her go into another one almost immediately. There we go.
Well.
No, fuck.
Oh my God. Well, we're moving on from getting in a butt to butted out. And that's all I got. I'm done.
Segue.
Bye, everybody. Good night.
You got to also want to talk about the video.
Well, I guess, Rich, you haven't talked about any of these videos yet. Tell us about Butted Out.
There's a bunch of puppets tell you not to
No,
smoke.
don't ask him. He's stupid. I was just going to say a little smug, short answer.
I would have elaborated, but go ahead.
Shut up. This is me. I talked about this. I found this
This is
video.
your pick, basically.
He's getting mad at me for elaborating quickly so we can get on.
So we
with
can
the
get onto the
discussion.
jokes. You're getting the exposition out of the way.
This is a video that's been on the wheel a bunch.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said this looked like an Ewok, and someone said this looked like. Richie said it looked like an Asian man, or Jay said.
I said Shoji Tabuchi.
Yeah.
I said Woody Allen.
So Woody Allen, a robot, an Ewok, and a dog, and this is a free rental.
We've seen the video, by the way. I'm definitely going with Woody Allen.
Tomorrow, my assistants and I are going to show categorically, positively, once and for all, that smoking is bad for you. Good night, Martha. Good night, Melvin.
Good night, Dr. Cooper. See you in the morning.
Let's smoke.
Do you want to go to a Chinese restaurant tonight?
No. Let's stay in. I've got a new Beagles tape.
Are they a couple?
Yeah.
Put it on.
An interspecies couple?
It's the Beagles.
Do you want to go to a Chinese restaurant tonight?
So yeah, this is a Addiction Research Foundation. It's a 13-minute long video teaching kids not to smoke.
Correct.
Featuring puppets, circa 1981. Whatever years the...
I'm going to go a little bit later than that. I'm going to go 84.
Whatever years Different Strokes was on.
That was on like 10 years.
Okay. Yeah,
it was on for more than 1 year.
That was on,
yes.
well, the prime, let's say. I would say this is made between 1978 and 1982. That's my guess. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
I'm just basing it on the font on their homemade T-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Bought it out.
As I said, the Wet Hat American Summer font.
Yeah, that different
All those
stroke
T-shirts
font.
had that.
The haircuts, blah blah blah. Someone made this. They thought kids,
It kind of resembles a segment that would be on like Sesame Street, you know, when they would do those little cutaway live action bits.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's puppets in it. They're not Jim Henson quality puppets, but when you see the kids like on the playground, yeah, they're all wearing the butted out shirts.
Yeah. It feels like Sesame Street.
Street.
When did robots start smoking?
I started back at the factory. Everybody else was doing it, so of course I had to. All us robots did. Don't you smoke? No. What's the matter? Scared?
Of course not.
Glad to hear it. have one. Martha?
Mind your own business. I'm no chicken.
No way.
That's all it takes is peer pressure from a robot.
She's hangry because she didn't go to a Chinese
They
restaurant.
didn't go to a Chinese restaurant. This could have been avoided had they just gone out.
For a non-Jim Henson production, the puppets are quality. That's a fine robot puppet.
Yeah,
it's fine.
They have that like they're a little too human looking, and you know like they're not Muppets, and so like they have real mouths and you can see the end of their mouths, and it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I do like it. Like I think
they smoke.
The smoking effect is very fun. They had some sort of device to smoke.
Yeah, there's a little segment with the dad talking to his kid about not smoking while he's smoking, and smoke just keeps like blowing into that little kid puppet's face. Like that's a decent effect.
Probably somebody with like a tube just with a real cigarette.
Ironically, actually smoking.
Yes.
You hear that, boy?
Yes, I know.
Stop. I know what you're thinking. You want to know
Why isn't the cigarette
if all this
proportionate
stuff
to
is
the
true, why I smoke
That's what I'm
packs a
wondering.
day.
And the cigarette was disproportionate to the size of the character. But that segment was demonstrating like the dad being a hypocrite, telling the son not to smoke and saying like, oh yeah, other people get lung cancer and die, but not me. It doesn't happen to everyone. But don't you smoke. And then there's a couple of little lessons like
smoking in public.
Cover your mouth, dear. It's not polite to make so much noise, and you'll spread germs. Oh, I get it. You're one of those people who thinks that when other people smoke, it spoils the air for everyone.
Remember
Oh yeah, they're in a
at
little
the
restaurant.
table,
the restaurant.
and the mom was like, "What? I get to smoke? It's my air too." And you give me cancer.
yeah, the peer pressure. Oh, they covered quite a bit in 13 minutes.
What smoking does to your lungs.
Yes.
What smoking does to a robot's lungs. We see that. It's very important.
Oh, Eck, look.
What?
Oh, look in his chest. It's all yucky and filthy.
Now don't get personal.
This had a song.
It had two songs.
Nope,
it had
just
one
one
song.
song.
It had a song at the end, but it was a repeat.
Oh, this had an end credit song. We didn't talk about that. Your favorite song of all time, Jack.
God, you guys are getting me a copy of that.
It sounds like a reject from the California Big Hunks video.
I hope that you've enjoyed this tape and that you've learned something from it. If you have, please look for my other videos in a store near you. Thank you, and good luck.
What are this man's other videos?
I'm very curious.
Oh, I want a copy of this song, by the way. Let this song play all the way through. It is just the right amount of kind of like standard come with a Casio keyboard sent through 8 layers of tape distortion. Like, that was great.
No smoking for me.
Or me. Or me.
Or me. What about you?
Closing song. Same song?
Oh, he's talking, but...
Oh,
that's it.
It's just B-roll.
Oh, all right.
We know it's 13 minutes.
It's fine. It's fine. It's a fine. The problem with Butt It Out is it's fine.
Yeah.
It's perfectly acceptable. It is clearly not a scam. They are trying to warn kids about the dangers of smoking, and they do an adequate job of it.
Yeah, I think so.
And it was only 13 minutes. Great job.
Well done, everybody.
I would call it propaganda because it didn't give the other side of how fucking great it is to smoke. And
How cool it is.
And how great it is to have a cigarette.
And we all
when
know
you're fucking
that
stressed out.
No matter the situation, no matter the take, you have to give equal time to both sides.
I
You're
agree,
right.
yeah.
You're right.
That's true.
No matter what, you're
Butt
absolutely
It Up
right.
by the Philip Morris Performers.
Butt It Up?
Butt It Up.
Butt It Up was the name of that DVD.
It's a technique that you also use anytime that fluid exchange would be helpful.
Smoking may do bad things, but it's really fucking great to have a cigarette at the end of the day when you're stressed out.
I feel so calm and relaxed.
That was really
And that
nice.
smooth flavor. You'll impress all your friends behind the bleachers at high school.
I smoke 2 packs a day, right?
Right.
cigarettes so great after sex. 2 puppets in bed, you know.
Sure.
It's like, what are the positives of smoking, right? There are some positives. And it didn't get into those.
Whoa.
It didn't get into those, so it's not a true documentary. It's what they call propaganda by the anti-smoking interests.
I mean, that is true. Technically, I have to agree with you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm right.
Whether or not you agree with the message, it is propaganda.
They call it educational and informative and all this stuff.
I just want to know what the definition of propaganda is, because I do not believe you.
I just said it.
I'm saying I don't believe you.
Pushing
what is the technical definition
pushing one
of
side of an
propaganda?
argument without counter arguments. Because there are positives to smoking. That's all I'm saying. We just got demonetized.
But the positives are subjective. Saying it looks cool, that's
Right.
subjective. Saying you can get lung cancer is objective. So that's a different thing.
You can get lung cancer having not smoked a day
And
in
it
your
didn't
life.
say you can get lung cancer. It says it raises your risk.
It
for
raises
lung
your risk,
cancer,
which is an objective fact.
Is an objective fact. Okay, propaganda. Information, especially of a biased or misleading nature. Biased, yes. Misleading, no. Used to promote or publicize a particular political cause or point of view. I would say that the health benefits of not smoking is not a point of view, but a medical fact. Ergo!
It's not political in nature, but it doesn't provide any medical facts per se.
It did provide medical facts.
Not smoking will reduce your risk of lung cancer and heart disease. That is a medical fucking fact.
There's no proof of that.
There is literally a ton of proof for that.
Cigarettes will not affect a robot's ability to run on a treadmill. That's very misleading.
They threw a robot into the whole mix.
Very, very misleading. Dogs don't talk.
Yeah, dogs don't.
That's true.
They certainly don't go out with mice.
That's true. They don't.
What's
fuck
hanging out of
mice.
your back pocket? A check from Philip Morris? Ah!
$100.
Wow, $100?
Really?
I feel so good, I'm never touching one of those things again. Way to go, robot.
You refuse to do your job.
You can't make him smoke.
It's unrobocratic.
Ha! That proves it. My experiment is a success.
What?
Is this some kind of trick?
Not is, was.
Well, this is what we've got to work with. These are our choices on our program, which is called Best of the Worsts, where we pick the best of the worsts. Rich, out of the 3 videos that we have on our table, which one is best of the worst?
Ooh, that's a tough call.
Okay.
I will judge you on this
I
forever.
appreciate the message of the cigarette one, but it was such a letdown to end this episode on that video, which wasn't very entertaining. Now, what I do love is a good con man, which leaves us with 2 options.
That's true. That narrows it down a little bit.
Now, our molesting doctor,
alleged
molesting doctor, I'm not 100% sure whether or not he's a con man, but I am sure that the lottery guy is a sleazebag. So I am forced to give best of the worst to the lottery sleazebag.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
Very interesting.
Jack?
I did like the way he tried to hide his con with a bunch of math and spreadsheets. But I'm an ass man through and through. As soon as a doctor's sticking digits between cheeks, I'm there.
Why, Jack, I would have thought he would have been more about the digits.
No, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, Mike. That was great.
John E. Upledger. That is my pick for best of the worst. Yes. Because this like you said, kids video, smoking, we got puppets. So this guy, I'm interested in kind of both these subject matters, like the weird like pseudo medical like hucksterism of this and but this guy just seemed more disingenuous and like more filthy and
That's why I like it more. It's more disingenuous.
I think those type of videos are more fun when the host is like a real character.
Yeah,
This guy was like just sort of like boring. and
But this
pathetic.
guy was also boring. But the idea of someone creating their own, or I guess like continuing on the legacy of an old medical tradition of something is interesting to me because I'm like, this guy is just lying to poor dumb people who play the lotto. Like, yeah, you can win by counting up the numbers. It's bullshit. This guy is just like, is he really like, does he find this kind of like stuff like erotic? Is there something to it?
But that's not funny.
He's a genius, and only he could see the value in these old techniques.
But there's also the very distinct possibility that he has a huge erection in his trousers. That's all I'm going to say about that.
And now I want to go under and check these lumbars and be sure she's not got a lumbosacral compression. That's free. Very nice. Thank you, Gail.
There is no greater juxtaposition.
And that's the mystery. It's the fun part. This has no mystery.
The mystery is fun, but like the juxtaposition of like, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to you, and now here's my hand up an ass.
Yeah.
Like just that transition into like sitting on my hand was it's just a beautiful moment.
That particular moment of dynamic power. He's the doctor. This poor woman who's forced to lay there, and he told her, "Don't you fucking move. Don't you dare even fucking breathe." Okay, action. And then and boom, there goes the erection. And I'm gonna touch you under your buttocks and on your pelvical region, and I'm gonna rub on the back of your head, and you're not gonna fucking move.
Oh my God.
And he's like saying that, whispering it into her ear. Like
Every time they cut to the audience member.
And they're all like, what's he saying to her? What's he saying?
Calming affirmations.
You fucking move, you're dead. And there goes the erection. And then he's like, okay, everybody, craniosacral therapy is this. It's a magic. I'm going to rub but really.
The technique works wonderfully well. Please use it.
Jay?
Well, my pick is also the 10-step
protocol.
Course it is. You know what? Not for your reasons are much more elaborate than mine.
Okay.
When we watch these wheel tapes, the ones that stick with you are the ones that have like some sort of like really memorable visuals. The Akhtar babies. This is just a guy just elbow deep inside of a lady.
That's free. Very nice.
On a folding table in front of a Kmart backdrop.
I mean, don't you watch those videos every day? I mean, how is it memorable?
So that's my reason. Both of these other videos kind of boring and okay-ish.
I just think we need to buy 2 lottery tickets. We're gonna study that tape.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna follow all of the methods, and that's gonna be the lottery ticket. And then we're gonna have a control lottery ticket, just random ass numbers, and we're gonna see which lottery ticket wins the lottery.
Love it.
All right.
That's great.
I'll hit the gas station after I edit this video.
Let's check in with those results now.
So we're going to check in with the Wisconsin Powerball right now, everybody. Check it out. Here's our number. Oh, we lost. Thanks for nothing.
How do you know we lost already?
We have a 1 in 3.8 million chance. Sorry, 2 in 3.
What if we did win though? That would be fucking
all
crazy.
I'm saying, Mike.
Somebody has to win.
Somebody has to win eventually.
Somebody has to win.
Somebody has to win.
Oh, wait. Somebody has to win.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
78.
What?
78.
I already told you my
You
number.
had a second one. You said you had a second one.
No.
Oh, you
wait.
didn't pick it yet.
I'm gonna pick it.
Okay.
1 in 100.
Wait. Let's do this legitimately.
Oh, here we go. Lottery challenge.
Oh, I pick it?
No, I'm still picking it.
No, here. You write it down and don't show us so that we can prove that you wrote down the number.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not looking.
Yeah. We're not looking. Because before you could have just been making it up.
I wouldn't lie on this. Okay, go.
48.
Oh!
I swear! Let's go buy 500 lottery tickets. Jesus Christ!
Oh my God! Nobody is going to believe that.
No one. I swear to fucking God!
Nobody is going to believe that. That is so fucking awful because they know we can edit this shit, but no, that is legit. That is legit. I can't fucking believe that.
That's very real. This is more exciting than the Showbiz Pizza Bear moment. I swear to God.
Why is my luck so fucking weird?
You gotta go buy a lottery ticket. I know it's only 1 in 100, but that's pretty fucking good odds. Get to a roulette table, Rich. I swear to God, this is amazing.
I thought you were doing a bit.
I wasn't doing a bit.
I thought you were doing a bit.
I was waiting for you to turn around and it'd be a different number. Yeah.
I threw the pen down so no one would think that I was. And it's. I cannot believe. Rich, I mean, we've been friends for a very long time.
Right. And we just linked, Mike. We're linked.
Do you have some kind of belief in the paranormal?
No, I don't. I just believe my luck is fucking weird.
That maybe?
No.
That maybe you read my mind?
No.
Because a 1 in 100 chance means you will hit, you know.
But we've only done it twice.
Doesn't matter. And now you could do it 1,000 times.
But the first time we guessed like 50 times and we're wrong every
20,
time.
Jack. You know D&D things.
This is incredible odds. Yeah. You could do it 1,000 more times and not hit it, and then you could hit it 3 times in a row because that's how odds work. It's not cumulative.
I cannot believe that.
You have to show that in one unbroken take so people know. Like
they're gonna think we planned it ahead of time.
No, we did not.
There's no way.
It doesn't matter.
There's no way anybody is going to buy that, and honestly, there's no way anybody should believe that. I hope that our viewers are more skeptical than this honest thing that just happened. I hope for your sake that you are too smart to believe this thing that is actually true.
We cannot act this emphatic or honest, and you did not see it.
No. I turned my head.
I turned my head, yeah. Everybody turned their heads.
I'm putting this in a fucking frame.
Proof of the paranormal.
Yeah.
Our psychic connection, we're linked.
Yeah.
I didn't use a system. I just picked that number out of my ass.
You didn't use charts.
Oh my God.
That totally disproves my theory of how difficult it is to pick a number, and also proves him right.
No. It disproves your theory and disproves his theory. It's all fucking luck. It's just fucking luck.
Pure dumb random chance.
Beautiful.